Hello, my name is Douglas Bloch. I'm an author and depression survivor. Welcome to your Depression Recovery channel, where each week we talk about practical tools and coping strategies for healing from depression and anxiety. The title of today's video is The World is My Family. Before we start, of course, we have to tell our regular joke, and this is actually, sometimes puns occur unintentionally, and this is one that actually happened in real life. About a week or so ago, I was going to go to a movie with a friend. She said, I can't go, I have a really bad case of diarrhea. I said, well, have you seen the doctor? And she said, yes. I said, what did he tell you? He said, well, just let it run its course. He didn't even know he was making a pun. Okay, so here we are. The title of today's video is The World is My Family. And in my video, The Number One Cause of Depression, I say, and I've gotten a lot of feedback about this, that the biggest cause of depression is loss of love, separation from a loved one, a breakup of a relationship, etc. And I've had many, many losses of that kind during my life, and many of them have led me to depression. But one such loss was particularly significant, and when I was 33 years old, my partner and I split up. And during that time, we were living in a lovely town, university town called Eugene, Oregon. It was a really mellow place. For those of you who remember what Berkeley was back in the 60s and 70s, Eugene was Berkeley on Klonopin, very mellow. And this made it a perfect place to raise a family. Well, my partner and I had a lot of shared values, and we grew up very close to each other, same part of the country. So I thought, wow, we're going to have a family and raise children. But suddenly that dream was dashed when we split up, and I went into a deep depression. Shortly after the breakup, a newfound friend named Demetra invited me to her home on the Oregon coast in order to get a respite from the pain. Now, I had grown up on the East Coast by the ocean, and the ocean always had a calming effect on me, so I said, hey, what have I got to lose? Well, it was lovely to be there, and on the second night I had a very powerful dream. In this dream, my ex-partner Diane came up to me and said, Douglas, don't be sad about not having children. You see, the world is your family. When she said those words, a wave of emotion overcame me. I broke down and cried. She walked away, and I was left sitting alone in the field. When I woke up the next morning, I said to Demetra, wow, I mean, that was very intense. What do you think it means? And she said, well, I'm not really sure, but maybe it means you're supposed to connect with something larger. Maybe your family is supposed to be more expansive than a nuclear family. I got an inkling that what Demetra said might be true when 2 years later I got my first book published. Over the next decade, I published a number of books, many of which were translated into foreign languages. In other words, my message was reaching different people in different parts of the world. My family was growing. But the phrase in the dream, the world is your family, took on its true meaning when I got involved with this YouTube community. Because the internet is global, I get to communicate with people from all around the world, from Mexico, United States, of course, and then Mexico and Canada and England and Scotland and Ireland and Brazil and Argentina and Denmark and the Netherlands and Pakistan and the Gaza Strip, even more countries than I can imagine. And it's just a wonderful thing to be able to do that. And I get to communicate them through the emails they sent me, through the comments on the YouTube channel, from the calls I get, and from those wonderful live chats that we do twice a week. It's a great thing, these live chats. I mean, twice a week I get to sit in my living room, invite people into my house, into my world, and converse about mental health recovery. And the beauty of this is not only do I give people help and information, but you guys help each other, because I notice that on these chats, you're Kevin is feeling bad, so Don says, don't worry, Kevin, it'll get better. And even after the chat is over, when I sign off the air, people continue conversing with each other. So I'm helping you, you're helping each other, you're helping me. In this sense, we're each other's family. The benefit of being a part of this YouTube community reached its pinnacle 2 days ago on Christmas Day, when I posted a video called A Christmas Gift That Changed My Life. It was about a card that my partner Joan had given me 21 years ago when I was in the midst of a depressive episode, giving me hope that I could get better. By the end of that day, I was surprised and gratified to see that dozens and dozens of wishes for a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year were posted in the comments section by the YouTube community, my global family. Unlike many of my friends, I'm not going to have grandchildren bouncing up and down in my lap. I'm not going to be driving them to school or to daycare. My children and grandchildren are these YouTube videos, the children of my mind and my heart. Hopefully, these children will continue living after my passing, just like children and grandchildren carry on the legacy of their parents. The moral of the story is this: sometimes things happen that we had not hoped for. Sometimes we're in a situation we had not planned for. But if you ask your spirit, how can I be of service? You'll be shown how to use your gifts and talents for the highest good of all concerned. In this way, wherever you are, whatever your circumstances may be, you can make a difference. This has been Douglas Bloch. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something from it. If you liked it, give it a like. And if you want to leave your comments in the comments section, please do so. Or you can email me, douglasbloch@gmail.com. If you would like to subscribe to this channel, which I hopefully you will do, you can click on my photo as it appears on the screen. You'll be taken to the subscribe page, click on the button, and you'll receive notifications when a new video is published. Actually, you have to hit on the bell right next to the button, but same difference. And if you want to become a sustaining member of this channel and help to fund these videos, simply click on the Patreon link you see on the screen. You'll be taken to my page, and you'll be explained how that works. And until we meet again, I wish you the best in your mental health recovery. Thank you so much for watching.